coverage continues. So far, we've looked at the role technology can play in our learning experience and how we can upskill young people so that they can perform the jobs of the future. Today, our attention shifts to the haves and the have-nots. Now, Greece's newly elected education minister is looking to shake up the system, starting with universities. She has described them as, quote, inward-looking and too centralized, as the institutions continue to lag behind their European counterparts. I'm very happy to say that Ν.ΚΕΡΑΜΕΩΣ, the Greek Minister of Education and Religious Affairs, joins me down the line. Good morning to you, Minister. So your plan is to upgrade Greek universities. You want to improve security levels. That has been a point of contention within Greece, but also upgrade curricula. How are you planning on doing all of that?
So good morning, first of all, and thank you very much for the kind invitation. First of all, as you know, we have a newly elected government which places a particular emphasis on education. Our plan is for Greece to become increasingly so an educational hub in the heart of southeastern Europe, offering high-quality education to all citizens of Greece, obviously, but also attracting students from all over the world. So we have a plan that's based on a larger, I say, autonomy of both schools and universities. You made a specific reference to universities, and it's true that one of our aims is to actually reinforce autonomy and self-administration of universities. One of the things we want to do is place a particular emphasis on the internationalization of Greek higher education. So that's why we're already working on a new legislation that will enhance the possibility for foreign language programs, both at the undergrad and postgrad level. A new piece of legislation that will also introduce the enhanced possibility for summer courses in order to attract students from abroad who want to combine education together with tourism in Greece, introducing more distance learning programs, investing in new technologies, developing academic collaborations and networking with other institutions, further enhancing international programs in collaboration with institutions abroad. So that's part of what we want to do regarding universities, and enhance, of course, the quality of the academic environment.
And Minister, when people talk about Greece, the word that seems to come up a lot is that of reforms. I just wonder how reforms within the education system can actually lead to eventual productivity gains for Greece as a whole.
I think tremendously so. I mean, one of our aims is to try to strengthen the link between education and training on the one hand and the labor market needs on the other hand. And we are working in that direction. But of course, that starts from an earlier age. And we have talked about universities so far, but of course, we're placing emphasis also on primary and secondary education. I heard you say something about vocational training, and that's something we want to place emphasis on as well. So introducing model vocational high schools, which are going to be linked to public and private enterprises, enhancing digital capacity, enriching the curricular with cognitive subjects, strengthening secondary vocational and technical education, improving foreign language learning. So there are a number of reforms in the good sense, because, you know, the word reform sometimes has a bad connotation. This is in the good sense. We really want to reshape Greece's educational system on the principles of excellence, meritocracy, and true autonomy of both schools and universities.
I've got about 20 seconds, Minister. I just want to ask you, is brain drain still an issue? Because during the crisis, many students and people were leaving the country to study abroad.
It is. Approximately 600,000 people have left Greece during the years of the crisis. We, together as a government, all together, are working on ways to attract those brilliant young people back to Greece. It has started happening even more so since the past month and a half, and we're looking at ways to actually enhance that.
Very important, of course. Minister, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for your time. That was the Greek Minister of Education and Religious Affairs. Very quick look at U.S. futures before we